This new Cardi album is straight trash. To no one's surprise, the album was delayed, but only for a few hours, and after listening to it, he honestly should have delayed it indefinitely. I don't know how he does it, but back to back he drops straight dumpster fires. I don't even make videos about music, like I just straight up only make League of Legends content. But I'm telling you, when I heard this album, it awakened something deep inside of me, like I was a sleeper agent. It sparked so much emotion in me that I literally dropped every project that I was working on to make this video. But before we dive any deeper, we need to talk about Whole Lotta Red. Cardi must have really made a deal with the devil, as he somehow convinced an entire generation that Whole Lotta Red wasn't just Whole Lotta Ass. I remember when this album dropped, everybody and their mother was dunking on this album. But over time, I guess all the Cardi fans were too stun-locked to actually accept that the album was mid, so as the months went by, they started to develop Stockholm Syndrome to the album. Then, after 5 long years and albums being promised and never dropping, we finally arrived to today. The release of I Am Music. To start off the album, you get an immediate jump scare with Pop Out. Honestly, having to re-listen to this song just hurts my ears. I can barely hear him over this loud-ass beat. It's like he's trying to fight the beat, and he's losing. Also, let me just get this out of the way, I am not a music nerd. I just like listening to music that sounds good, and this album is 30 songs long, with majority of them actually being classified as CIA torture if listened to for an extended period of time. So with that said, I'm just going to talk about noteworthy songs instead of giving every song a mini review. Track 3, Evil Jordan. What is even going on in this song? Why does it have a cinematic movie entrance as a goddamn song? The total length of this track is 3 minutes, and he didn't say a single word until over a minute into the song. The next song that is noteworthy is track 7, Radar. This is where the reoccurring problem throughout the album first happens. Swamp Izzo. Yo, Swamp Izzo, why are you spamming your producer tag every 5 goddamn seconds? The amount of tags and ad libs he says, he might as well be given credit as a feature on every song. I went back and looked on Genius to see how many times he said his producer tag, not including his other ad libs. He said it 7 times. The song is a minute 47 seconds, by the way. On average, this guy was saying swamp every 15 seconds. Anyways, we gotta talk about back to back songs with track 8, Rather Lie. For a change, this song is actually good. Which also brings me to my next reoccurring problem throughout the album, the features. Don't get me wrong, having features isn't a bad thing, but when every song that can even be considered good is due to the feature, then it's a problem. Hey, good job, Weekend. You did good on this song. Just stick to music and not that you know. Track 12, Munyon. Swamp Track 14, Charge Them Hosefy. I don't know what the hell Future was doing on this song. I think he was just straight trolling. There's nothing else to say. Track 16, I See You Baby Boy. Pause. Crazy ass song title, but I gotta give credit where it's due. This is finally the first song with no feature that's actually good. Track 19, Trim. This song can go in the playlist. Future went crazy on this song. I think this track is the best on the album, but then you get to the second half of the song, with Cardi's verse and Swamp Izzo's ad libs, they truly did the impossible and turned the greatest song on the album into one of the worst. Like, it has to be an inside job at this point. The second half of the song is what I imagine what it's like being a schizophrenic. You have 3 voices that you have to listen to at the same time while also hearing the beat with some random ass sounds. Not even kidding, just go and listen to it and you'll understand what I mean. Track 23, Opium Baby. Oh my god. Okay, just listening to this song makes me laugh. Like, it has to be a joke. With the amount of gunshots Izzo puts in, I think he was trying to kill the beat. And he most definitely succeeded. This song is like listening to ADHD if it was a song. You just need to listen to the song, and I swear you'll laugh. Track 23, Twin Trim, the second song with Uzi. The song is a minute 34 seconds long, and Uzi didn't say a word until 40 seconds in, but for the minute left, he was hooping. It actually starts to sound like Uzi was getting his old flow back. But notice how I didn't mention Cardi yet? Well, it's because Cardi doesn't have a single verse on this song. It's just straight up an Uzi song, but it's on a Cardi album. I don't get it. Hey Uzi, let me talk to you on the side here. What you did here was good. These recent albums you've been putting out, I don't know, man. I need this type of Uzi back. And can you please change the picture of the albums back to normal? Eternal Take Two dropped a hella long time ago, and I'm tired of seeing these whitewashed pictures. And that was it for the mini reviews. As a rule of thumb for this album, the further you go down the track list, the brighter the dumpster fire burns. So, what's the conclusion? The features carry this album hella hard, and I swear to god, if I hear Swamp Izzo one more time, I'm going to lose my shit. That producer tag is probably gonna haunt me in my sleep. For the album score, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 30, as I thought 7.5 songs out of 30 were good. The rest are just mid or worse. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future, so I know to make more like this.
Swamp is out.